the Boeing 747. This is the crash site for Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds. That is a real Boeing 747. It cost us $60,000 to buy the aircraft, $200,000 to bring it here. Now for those of you who flew here, take a picture of the plane, put it on Facebook, and say at least our luggage got there. And then say nothing for like 4 days. See what happens. We'll stop here for a moment. Feel free to stand up and take photos as we take a look behind the scenes of War of the Worlds.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around a vision that Steven had.
When you first began to sit down to talk about the War of the Worlds, I thought, what if the 747 was right in a clean neighborhood?
Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep your eyes on me. Listen now. Listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Stand close. Robbie, get in. Get in.
And we're going to start moving forward, so please take your seats again. Let me introduce our last co-host. She's an Emmy winner, a Grammy winner, an Oscar and Tony winner, star of The View, Whoopi Goldberg.
Man, did you see that with the plane and the crash in the town? My goodness, that's why I do not fly or back space in. So like that, we get that around here stuff is oh, where is it? The universal backlash is double as basically any city or place in the world. But I'm sorry, what did you say? Yeah, you in the third car. What about the middle of the ocean? Okay, Miss Uppity Smarty Pants, I say no problem.
Now the area Whoopi's in is located beyond the cabin. The cabin was in the great outdoors. It was also in the feature film Shooter with Mark Wahlberg. We blow that cabin up at the very end. If you look in the distance, you'll see just how we do it. With a giant panel of green or blue screen. Now the blue screen out there can be changed to whatever the script calls for with computers. Beneath it is a concrete pool which we fill with thousands of gallons of water. Currently they're prepping for an episode of ABC's hit show Revenge. Before that, Pirates of the Caribbean 4 on Stranger Tides filmed out there, Inception, and much, much more. Take a look. For our next area, we used a lot of CGI. Not for the set, but for the lead character. The year was 1999. The character, of course, was the Mummy from The Mummy. It was a very popular series of films, and believe it or not, there's been The Mummy Returns, Tomb of the Emperor's Dragon, Scorpion King 1, Scorpion King 2, Scorpion King 3, which just went direct to DVD. And they're rebooting it, so we can do a new franchise. It happens. As we come around the corner, folks, we're about to check out these sets from the original of the 1990s. So we come around the bend here, folks. How could we possibly skip these sets? We couldn't, because first of all, there are hieroglyphics right here on the left. How cool is that? And a little bit further along, there's a giant dog statue, and the dog has a six-pack. How weird is that? I feel like something cool must be just ahead as we enter the Tomb of Imhotep for the film The Mummy. Sure, it's dark in here. Allegedly haunted, and from what I can tell, horribly infested with flesh-eating scarab beetles. But other than that, it seems inviting. in your shoulder whooping.
This is not good.
No, it's not. They're all over Whoopi. They're on the roof, the floor. They're attacking the tram. Juice. I think we're okay. Let's get out of here. I don't feel the same. Something's changed. How do I look? Where's my monitor? Oh no. Well, the good news, I finally hit my goal weight. I'm sexy and I know it. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah, work out. Twice a year. I do 2 of these, then I stop. Because I don't want to look like a dog statue, right? That'd be weird. Thanks for enabling. Who has candy? Let's say farewell with our co-host, Jimmy Fallon.
I can't believe it. We've made it to the end of our tour, you guys. How about
Mike.
and
Damn.
weren't they the best?
Adorable.
Hey, before we go, I'd like to sing you a little song I made up. I was just 5 years old.
Oh, brother.
It's called Tramtastic.
Well, here he goes.
We had a real good time together, but now the ride is done. We saw some crazy cool stuff, and we had a lot of fun. This tram has made its final stop, but don't be sad and blue, 'cause there's still one more thing that I'd like to say to you.
Me first, on your right. Beneath us is Universal Studios. In the distance, Warner Brothers Studios. That's another big studio. And beyond that, IKEA. But that's just for people who live in Burbank.
Have a tramtastic day.
Why not?
Have a tramtastic night.
Chop, 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 chop.
Watch your step as you exit the tram, and everything will be alright. Come on, have a tramtastic day. Have a tramtastic night. Just watch your step as you exit the tram, and everything will be alright.
Believe it or not, you can buy that on iTunes. You can. Or you can become a tour guide. It will haunt you in your sleep. Either way. Either way. I do want to thank you all so much for joining us in the world-famous studio tour. My name is Dan. It's been my pleasure to be your guide. In a moment, I'll be out there at the studio directory. Come by, say hi, take a photo, Facebook tag me, and enjoy the rest of your day here at Universal Studios Hollywood, the entertainment capital of LA.